Had absolutely the best cup of coffee I've had since my last cup of coffee on the trail. Good morning, friends, and welcome to day 10. It is, I don't know, it's about 9:30. We got a little bit of a late start this morning. Hiking out of Deep Gap Shelter. It was cold overnight. Got down to maybe 25 or 28, something like that. It was 30 when we woke up this morning. I haven't checked now, but the sun's been up a while, so it's probably 35. So cold morning, slept warm, slept comfortable. Really enjoying my gear that keeps me warm at night. Getting into bed sucks, getting out of bed sucks, but I'm sleeping pretty well, all things considered. This was our water source last night. We're down a short side trail to Deep Gap Shelter. I got about a 3/10 of a mile hike back to the actual trail, and then we'll head north. Pretty short day today, 4 miles going into Dix Creek Gap. We've decided to take a few days here, short miles, where we let our bodies recover a little bit. So that's been a really good decision. Still hiking with the same 3 folks. And let's see, what else? Made a little oatmeal for breakfast this morning, which was a nice warm breakfast. Had absolutely the best cup of coffee I've had since my last cup of coffee on the trail. It's instant, but I put a little bit of French vanilla powdered cream in it. And, hard to beat a hot cup of coffee on a 30-degree morning. So all is good. I'll check back in later. Got a little bit of a climb to do here, so I'm going to put you guys away rather than huff and puff. We'll talk to you later. Well, good morning, folks. Good morning, friends. About 11 o'clock on day 10. Just climbing down, I forgot the name of the mountain, but climbing down the mountain into Dix Creek Gap, where we're stopping for the day. So real light day today, I think 4.5 miles total. We decided it's supposed to pour down rain tonight. So we decided to take advantage of the hostels while we can. We're going to go to the Around the Bend Hostel tonight. February 12th. Pretty emotional day today for me. 10 years ago today, my dad passed away. Hard to believe it's been 10 years. My trail name that I'm hiking under, Manzo, certainly my family all knows, but for anybody else out there, that's the nickname that my dad and I called each other ever since I was, probably, I don't remember, 6 or 7 years old. So this whole long, crazy walk I'm on is a little bit of an homage to my dad. Sorry about the huffing and puffing again. I know I said it's a down, but we just finished a little up here, so I'm taking a break. But beautiful spot, beautiful scenery. Another great day for a hike. So I'm gonna hike on down, finish this short day. We're gonna go into Hiawassee and resupply and relax and get the rest of our stuff dried out and get ready. When we leave Dix Creek tomorrow, there are some escape hatches, but they call it the 40-mile wilderness, similar to the 100-mile wilderness up in Maine. But basically 40 miles from Dix Creek Gap to Winding Stair Gap. Not a lot of places to get off the trail, so you got to supply for however many days you need. So we'll do that today, have a nice relaxing afternoon, and I'll see you on down the trail. Good morning again, folks. I was just thinking about my last video, and it made me want to share a comment about the emotional roller coaster that a hike like this is, which I don't think I really expected. I know people said it, but I didn't really expect it. I wrote a blog on the trek a couple of days before I started about the emotional roller coaster waiting to start, if you want to go read that. But what I've learned on the trail is that emotions are right under the skin, good and bad. Talking about the 10th anniversary of my dad's passing, I'm not a terribly emotional guy, but of course got me all emotional. Certainly the feelings that everybody talks about of self-doubt and wondering and everything, those come on strong and fast when you have a moment of self-doubt. It's unbelievable how quickly you can spiral from I wonder if I can do this to I don't think I can do this. But even the good emotions are right under the surface. A few days ago, if you've been watching my videos, was my daughter's 27th birthday. Quite a happy event, I must say. But I found myself overwhelmed with emotion about it. My lovely wife snuck a little note into my electronics bag before I left. And same thing, just a little note, and I keep reading it every day. But it gets me very emotional, and it's kind of interesting how emotions are just sitting right there below the surface, and good and bad. I'm kind of surprised by how emotional I get. So, but anyway, that's all I've got to say about that. Onward. Another white blaze right there. Boy, do I love seeing those white blazes. I'll check in probably one more time when we get down to the bottom or into the hostel. See you on down the trail.